Hello and welcome, I'm Liam, music reviewer, and today I'm really excited for this episode because today we're going to be talking about Crash Bandicoot and the Wrath of Cortex. Now this game... This isn't an album. Oh, I guess we could just jump into the latest trend. I think everyone's ripped into Logic and Little Boat. So let's just do this Kanye bracket thing, I guess. I guess I need more people to hate me than they already do, so we might as well do that. Kanye West, if you didn't know, star of the Cleveland show, might know him from Anchorman 2 as well. Had a relatively successful music career, and I guess that's what we're going to be talking about, is songs. And I know, but what can you do when you're a small creator who has no fans? Now this Kanye Madness bracket thing has like 4 sections. There's Northwest, Donda, Chicago and Saint. So what we'll do is, to give this a bit of a flow, we'll go for each section, find ourselves a winner, then we'll have the semi-finals, we'll get our final with 2 songs, and then I'll give the 100% definitive best Kanye song of all time. So let's just get right into it, starting with Northwest. Now between Can't Tell Me Nothing and Amazing, gonna have to go for Can't Tell Me Nothing, just so anthemic, gets you pumped up. Then it's So Appalled, Never Let Me Down. I like So Appalled a bit, but Never Let Me Down just has that Jay-Z verse, like back when he was really in his prime. Kanye's on good form, and it's just always been one of those songs from the College Dropout that just really gets to me, so have to give it that. And then we have Last Call, Hey Mama. Hey Mama, without a doubt, definitely one of Kanye's most emotional songs, and I'd say one of my favourite ones, personal favourites anyway. Devil in a New Dress, Real Friends. Real Friends was like one of Kanye's just most transparent and heart tugging kind of songs, just from the production, just that kind of like watery kind of piano keyboard going on. I loved it as soon as I heard it, and it's definitely one of the better cuts off The Life of Pablo. Then we have Crap Music and New Slaves. Have to give it to New Slaves there. Crap Music is a good song off Late Registration, but New Slaves that is just one of the most important songs I think Kanye's ever dropped, and is one of the better cuts off Yeezus. Then there's Flashing Lights and Famous. Famous definitely is kind of a controversial song. Not that that's unusual for Kanye, but gonna have to be Flashing Lights. Just Graduation, I think, is one of his weaker projects, but Flashing Lights is definitely just one of the most enjoyable and well produced. One of the ones that's actually kind of stood the test of time. Big Brother, Love Lockdown easily. Like, I don't know if I've always found Big Brother a bit kind of corny, and Love Lockdown just gets you pumped up with that kind of like, there's like that kind of like tribal angle going on there, and just it was a really interesting era of Kanye. So that, just the 808s in general was an interesting album. Love Lockdown is just one of those cuts off it that really resonated with a lot of people on the radios, but definitely deserved that love. And then finally, for at least the first part of this, Through the Wire, No Church in the Wild. Like, there's your answer. It's Through the Wire, without a fucking doubt. Okay, so now we get to Can't Tell Me Nothing and Never Let Me Down going head to head. Gotta give it to Never Let Me Down there. Can't Tell Me Nothing, as I say, gets you going, but Never Let Me Down, it's more of a personal choice here. This whole list basically is, but I enjoy Never Let Me Down. Just it's a good song, and Jay-Z has a really good verse, so sue me. Now it's between Hey Mama and Real Friends, and as much as I love Real Friends, gotta give it to Hey Mama on this. Whenever Kanye, both these songs are quite emotionally driven Kanye songs, but Hey Mama kind of resonates more to that side of him, where he's just flooding with affection rather than disdain towards somebody in himself. It's just a classic one from just a classic era of hip hop. New Slaves, Flashing Lights. Again, I think Flashing Lights has got a lot better lines. New Slaves also has like an importance, but for me, if I was to go back to one, I'd always feel more drawn towards Flashing Lights. Love Lockdown, Through the Wire. For this one, it's gotta be, yeah, it's such a good song. Such a good song. And it gets to Never Let Me Down, Hey Mama. I've already explained how Hey Mama is just one of those really sweet, sweet Kanye songs. And Never Let Me Down, while it is good and it's obviously got this far so far, I think maybe sometimes the J Ivy bit can be either really cheesy or just really nostalgic, depending on my mood. But is whatever song's the strongest here is Hey Mama without a doubt. Then we get to Flashing Lights, Through the Wire. I'm not going to stop referencing Sugar Pine 7, so if you don't like it, just unsubscribe, okay? And now we get to Hey Mama, Through the Wire, and it's got to be Hey Mama again. While I've been doing this whole dancing thing, Through the Wire was one of Kanye West's like very early singles. It just even how it went about being produced, like he was in a car crash and basically had to rap while he had his jaw wired, basically. I don't know what the right term of it is. And the fact he can do that, he had such a flow, he had such like a personality and attitude. Like we get so many kind of like this, like the SoundCloud rappers are not to sound like an old head. Well, because some of them like Young Thug and such, I do enjoy a fair bit because they manage to like radiate that kind of like attitude that Kanye able to. But Kanye could do it from like from like so early in his career. And just with his fucking mouth wired shut, like how many people can you say managed to do that? But yeah, Hey Mama again is just a personal aspect to it, and even just his attempts to singing are like really nice. Like we all give him a bad time because of that like rendition of Queen.
I just killed a man. Put my gun up to his head, pulled a trigger, now he's dead.
But like he's got a nice voice, and he knows his limits here. He's not trying to like push himself too much. And I think every time anyone listens to Late Registration, this is one of like the peaks for them. If it's not, then maybe they're listening to the wrong album. Right, now we're on to the now we're on to the Donda bit of the Kanye madness, and start off we've got All Falls Down, Addiction, and I do love the feel of Addiction, especially how it's all delivered. But just All Falls Down is again just a classic track, and manages to really tie into a lot of the themes of the college dropout. It's very vital to it. And again, Kanye's production, like he'd done producing for quite a while, had collaborated with people like Jay-Z beforehand, and it kind of shows in some of his earlier songs like a lot of influence, but a lot of his own originality. So yeah, gotta give it to that. I'm trying to keep it short with the first bits, and I'll show more affection as it goes on. But then we get Monster and Heartless, and I was really torn between these two because each of them have like their pros and their cons. But just for that Nicki Minaj verse, and just for Kanye's own verse, and if we try and take Jay-Z ironically, then I'm gonna give it to Monster here. I don't know if that's a hot take or not, but I don't care. Then we get Drive Slow and Highlights. Highlights is good, but Drive Slow, just that chorus. Then we get Runaway, Blood on the Leaves. Blood on the Leaves was definitely one of the more interesting cuts of Yeezus, but Runaway is just it's so kind of experimental for Kanye. It does so much, it tells so much about him. I think that's maybe some people's gripes with My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, but for me that's like one of the reasons why I love it so much. I mean, we get Blame Game and Roses, and I'm gonna go for Blame Game here. I know that's probably going to be a bad take, but I really like Blame Game ever since I first listened to this album. Just trust me on this. Then we get Good Life, Celebration. Good Life's one of the best pop rap tracks ever. I don't care how badly it might have aged for some people. Just Kanye and T.I. just going back and forth. Just I love it. I just have such fun listening to it. Then we get The Glory, Got 'Em High. I think it says a lot that out of all of Kanye's tracks, The Glory is the one that I sometimes forget about, and Get 'Em High is just, again, College Dropout in itself is just so damn classic. So a lot of those tracks, especially because it's one of my favourite out of his entire discography. Cause Dropout ranks very high for me, so of course I'm going to give it to this. Then All the Lights, School Spirit, and we're going to give it to All the Lights. It's just such a kind of like a, not so much a posse cut in a way, but like there's a lot of like collaboration going on, and the production is just so, and I hate using this word, I'm actually cringing even just thinking about saying this word, but it's very epic. It just is so grandiose. It's easy to give it to this. And it's between All Falls Down, Monster, and have I even started recording? I'm gonna give it to Monster. I really shouldn't, but like a lot of these choices have been just like I've done a little bit of thinking, but I've tried not to think about it too much because I don't want to. I want to view it as my own personal takes, no matter how much some of these songs might have these objectively good and objectively bad elements. So yeah, sorry about that, folks. Then we get Try Slow, Runaway. I'm gonna have to give it to Runaway again, just because of how much Kanye was pushing himself here, especially towards the end, where his voice basically becomes an instrument. And for some people, it might drag on a bit too long, but I just feel just everything about this, especially the instrumentals, that piano is just chilling still to this day after listening to that song about like 100 times. Still just is beautiful and kind of somber as well. Blame Game, Good Life, giving it to Blame Game again. I think that a lot of, when it comes to Kanye's personal life, romance is always kind of a focus on it, and he's never really good at it. And just hearing them kind of like spill how he's feeling with that kind of like anger, the John Legend hook as well is very nice. There's that whole Chris Rock segment at the end, which I think, depending on my mood, depending on like how I'm feeling, I sometimes want to skip it, but again, it does tie in to the overall like theme of that song, so it doesn't really bug me much. Again, Good Life is definitely one of those songs that like for prees or drinking, like it'll get you into the right mood, but out of these two, I think Blame Game's the strongest. And I get to Get 'Em High and All the Lights. Might give like bonus points for All of the Lights. I might just give it to All of the Lights for like a very solid meme format that it gave us. But again, it's just it gets me pumped up, so I'm gonna give it to it. Sorry. A lot of these reasons are going to be very personal. I don't care if you think that, oh, this song should have got it because it was inspired by this very influential artist from the mid 1900s. I don't care. Like, I'm just going for my own vibe here. Between Monster and Runaway, and this gets to the point where I'm kind of like, I find it hard to justify Monster being on an album that is so kind of iconic and at times experimental. I can't for no reason could I put that above Runaway, which is just such it is again a very important moment in Kanye's career. So I'm gonna have to give it to Runaway. Then it's between Blame Game and All the Lights, and it's at this point where like any sort of negatives from the songs start, even if it's like a tiny one, starts to be in. But yeah, because All the Lights is, again, Kanye just does pop rap so damn good, and he's yet to make one where I feel personally offended by it. Actually, there is one song, and I don't think it's actually included in this at all. Oh, it's not. Hot and Drunk Girls. Kanye, why did you make that song? Why? Runaway and All the Lights going head to head here, and yeah, just gonna have to give it to Runaway. All the Lights, as I say, is a near flawless pop rap kind of song, but Runaway is just Kanye really trying to test himself, and everything about it is so kind of like gorgeous and elegant. I think it's definitely him at his most mature, but what he's saying might borderline be kind of crude at points when he's talking about sending nudes and stuff. Like he's definitely at a point in his career where he's trying to reflect, and that's kind of like the beauty behind Runaway. So yeah, Runaway wins the Donda bit of this bracket. Out of all of these brackets, I think Chicago is maybe the weakest out of them, like in terms of the songs that they include. So I'm going to kind of go through this quite quickly. Jesus Walks, Murder to Excellence, Jesus Walks. Streetlights, We Don't Care, gonna have to give it to We Don't Care. We Major, 30 Hours, Gonna give it to 30 Hours. Stronger, Black Skinheads, Stronger. You know why. Gold Digger, Gotta Have It, Gold Digger. Slow Jams, No More Parties in LA, No More Parties in LA. Say You Will, Good Morning. Power and If I'll Stretch My Hands Part 1, Power. So now we're getting to these face-to-face ones now with Jesus Walks, We Don't Care. Gotta be Jesus Walks. There's not really much I have to say about this song if you've listened to it. There's a lot of kind of like anger feeling it, with like obvious like religious themes. But again, it showed how Kanye was able to bring in these kind of like serious discussion points in that, but make them like really catchy, like something that would like float under the radar for you. It's why out of The College Dropout it's one of the more famous songs. 30 Hours, Stronger. Really, I gave it to 30 Hours just because I love kind of hearing that rambling that's going on, and it's kind of catchy as well. Stronger, just that production. It's, if you like, I assume all of yous are old enough to remember when Graduation came out and you couldn't escape this song, and the music video as well, like props to the aesthetic of that. But it's got that attitude, just that, yeah, just I think just the attitude alone carries Stronger for me, but as well as having like that kind of Daft Punk sampling going on, just it really does give it that edge. Gold Digger, No More Parties in LA. Yep, No More Parties in LA definitely has like some really great verses by Kendrick and Kanye. It's a good collab. But Gold Digger, it's probably everyone's first introduction to Kanye. Jamie Foxx is on good form. Use samples of Ray Charles in this song as well, but sadly they couldn't get Ray Charles to feature on it because he was at Warp Tour that year. So that, yeah, Gold Digger's got to be my go-to song for that little bit of the bracket. And then we get to Good Morning, Power. This isn't even like a contest at this point. Like, Power is just better than Good Morning at every point. Is definitely got some, just again, I keep hating saying about Kanye's attitude, but that is a driving force to liking Kanye in general, and it's probably why people don't like him, because they don't like his own kind of personality. But Power's got that whole King Crimson sample, and it's got a kind of force behind it that means that it never ever lets up. Takes us to Jesus Walks against Stronger. Yeah, Jesus Walks is got to get it for this. Again, I really have a soft spot for The College Dropout in general. It's one of the like my earliest hip hop listens, and but I'll always go to Stronger when I want some like good pop rap. Again, Graduation is very much that genre completely. Jesus Walks, just for how the importance, how it manages to express said importance while not like losing any of that charm. Then that takes us to Jesus Walks against Power. Okay, I'm gonna go for Power here. I didn't want to think about that too much here. I've left a lot of these choices till this video because I know that if I've got the camera on me, I'll be forced to make some sort of immediate decision. But yeah, Power. Just for what Kanye says on there, so a lot of his lines as well are very witty. Some of his best lines appear on this song, and as it starts to fade out, like there's a lot of stuff going on with the production that keeps it constantly interesting. But again, that force that drives Power just keeps you captivated the whole time. And that's kind of one of his talents, I believe, with Kanye. Just I've never really found a Kanye song boring. Maybe found one or two irritating, but I've never felt like that anything was dull about it. Right, so now we're left with the Saint section of the bracket. Again, I'm just going to go through these fairly quickly, and then whoever wins, I'll go into more detail of why I like them. So Touch the Sky, New Workout Plan, Champion, Otis. I'm going to give it to Otis. Spaceship, Ultralight Beams. Gonna give it to Ultralight Beams. Diamonds from Sierra Leone, Dark Fantasy. Gonna give it to Diamonds here. Heard Him Say, I Wonder. Heard Him Say. Gorgeous, Homecoming. Gonna give it to Homecoming. Family Business, Bound to Family Business. Paris, I'm gonna give it to Paris, just for obvious reasons, and Paris goes against Family Business, but Family Business wins this for me. Again, much like Hey Mama, there's that transparency where Kanye really did, even though he was still kind of, he hadn't quite peaked yet in terms of his popularity, so he was still very down to earth. And I think there is moments where Kanye can still be down to earth on recent albums, but here it was easy for him to resonate. That takes us to Homecoming. Heard Him Say. Is still like a rap song, but it keeps it quite like subdued, kind of like a bit kind of stripped back. Ultralight Beams, Diamonds. Yeah, gonna give it to Diamonds. Diamonds is just like extravagant. Like obviously it samples the song Diamonds Are Forever on it, and it just feels like so kind of cinematic. Like you could feel that being on like in the back of like a trailer or in a movie kind of thing. Then there's Otis and The Workout Plan. The Workout Plan's it's hilarious. I just love how much it makes me laugh. That gives it the edge here, and that's what gives it the edge when it goes against Diamonds from Sierra Leone. And again, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong because I used to think Joaquin Phoenix was pronounced Joaquin Phoenix. Fuck you, Ethan. But yeah, The Workout Plan, it has the edge here just because it is one of those kind of moments where Kanye's humour like doesn't like fall flat. It's also like talking a lot about people's own like attitudes towards like looking after their health and all that, and he's obviously like being a bit of a dick here, and it's quite funny because it just usually is when he does that. But then that brings us to New Workout Plan, Family Business. New Workout Plan, Family Business. Family Business. Just gonna have to give it to it because Family Business is one of the most touching songs I think I've ever felt. I definitely love the hook on this. It just it's just very, very touching, and I feel if you've got like I think everyone's got a family, but if you've got like that soft spot for your family, and you've also had like these trials and tribulations with at certain moments in your life, it will resonate with you a lot more. So I'm gonna have to give it to that. And then that brings us to the final four, and we're gonna have Hey Mama go against Runaway first. It's got to be Runaway here. I love Hey Mama a lot. Again, there's also that emotional element going on here, but I think Runaway does more. It succeeds more. It takes a lot more risks, and I think for a lot of people, I can see why they would probably go for Hey Mama against Runaway. Like they would choose that as a winner. But yeah, I think Runaway is the better of the two here. And then we've got Family Business, Power. Family Business. I'm gonna go for that. Like I say, with the kind of personal feelings towards it, it is just Kanye managing to like feel very hashtag relatable, but it never feels pandering. It does feel like it comes from a very genuine place, and it just even just how like he reflects on it is all just very sweet to listen to. But Power, I think even sometimes when I'm looking at some of my song choices here, depending on the day, like sometimes even my favourite Kanye album changes. So, you know, like if you disagree with me on some of these so far, I totally get you, because I know that when I look at this video, I'll probably feel that way as well. But that's why I'm trying to be kind of like immediate, so I don't like ponder on it too much, or else this would be like a 3-hour live stream. Now we get Runaway and Family Business going together for the final, for the crown, to be crowned the best Kanye song ever made, as chosen by Liam. So Runaway. I'm gonna give it to Runaway here, much for like the same reason as I give for choosing Runaway above Hey Mama. I just think that there's a lot more interesting elements going on here. I do still love Family Business a great deal, and I just don't know. I think with Runaway, like again, both of these songs are very like emotionally driven. There's a lot of like personal element going on here, but I just think Runaway does it in a far more interesting, experimental way. So I'm gonna give it to that. So yeah, Runaway, best Kanye song according to the Kanye Madness bracket. This has been a lot of fun. I have enjoyed this a fair bit, and I guess if you guys are enjoying this kind of video, maybe if there's some more brackets I might do at some point, down the line. I definitely want to do a Kanye ranked video at some point, once I can make a bit more of a definitive choice. But let me know what you guys think of my choices so far, and sorry that I've been staring this way as opposed to the camera just now, but need to actually see it in front of me so I can make these decisions. But yeah, let me know if there's any choices that I've made that really annoyed you. If you think my final, like my one winner, is also yours, what your winner was, and yeah, just let me know. And until then, I'm gonna go read the Bible for only £3. Well, that's a bargain. That's a bargain. That. Bye. Bye. See you later. Stay safe. Stay hydrated. Yeah. Bye.